What's good, it's your boy AJB back with another one, and today we are reacting to some Sparking Zero gameplay. So yo, I'm happy and I'm sad because I didn't get a chance to play the game. But some of the YouTubers, you know, Seereax, Rhymestyle, Doto, and Afro all got to play it, and some other people. But yo, I'm be reacting basically to some of their footage. But check out their video for the whole thing. I'm gonna really be skimming through and just like really dissecting stuff that I see. I already watched these, so like, I know where I want to go to. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. Man, when the game comes out, I'm gonna be on it. I was like this level. Honestly, I was like this level of hype. But after seeing this gameplay, I'm like this level. I'm up here. Dang, bro, I'm insulated. But I'm excited, bro. I am like freaking excited about this game. Like, it looks good. It looks so good to me. Like, it looked good before, but the gameplay makes it just look so good. And it looks competitive, which is the thing I was skeptical of, because I thought it was going to be like a fun game, but like it has depth, which makes it like it's going to be really competitive, like seriously. So I really like that. All right, but let's take a first look at the trailer that they put out as well afterwards. I mean, not afterwards, but Bandai Namco put out a trailer. So I'm going to skim through this, look at the parts I just wanted to highlight on. So they basically, you know, they talked about the single player stuff and it changes the story up. I'm not really going to go into that. What I wanted to talk about was, so basically they're talking about the multiplayer. Basically the game was made for single player first, and then like they didn't know if they were going to do split screen. But now they're going to do split screen. So this is sort of, I don't know, like, so it says, after careful consideration, we have decided to implement the split screen multiplayer mode exclusively within the hyperbolic time chamber stage. So, like, to me, that's saying that hyperbolic time chamber stage is the only place that you can fight split screen. So basically, any other stage, you can't do it like with anything else, but except for this one. That sort of sucks, but I understand it, because there's no stuff to really interact with in the hyperbolic, so they don't have to like do anything. Like, they can keep the quality of the frames and everything in the split screen as well, without actually like and all the other stuff that's going on, the animations and all the effects, particle effects, without actually like having to worry about performance when it comes on the buildings and all this other stuff. So I think that's the reason why they probably did it. But yeah, that sort of sucks, but it is what it is, yo. I understand that. But let me know if that's true in the comments, or if they're saying something else. But to me, it seems like, yeah, this is the only level that you're gonna be able to do split screen in. And then yeah, he also talks about like the fact that when you're picking your character, it's only one person at a time. Like, both people can't be on the same screen, which sort of it leads me into like one of the first things I want to talk about, which was, and I have like a list as well with the split screen and stuff like that. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is, yeah, Seereax talks about it. So 3 slots are select mode, but you know they're obviously going to have 5 when the game comes. So then here's all the characters. So like if you're playing split screen as well, this is what you'll see, and then your opponent can pick their character and you'll see the character that they got. So you can't like hide characters, which is something you can't you sort of randomize, but they're gonna know what you have. So it's like, that sucks with that. But the other thing is, this screen right here, like, I'm gonna be talking about good stuff and bad stuff, or like, you know, whatever, just my critiques as well. This screen right here is like, it's sort of bland, man. Like it's cool that you they have the information here and everything like that, and you can see the character that you're picking. But it's like that the rows and columns, like they should have I feel like they should have went with the hexagon shape that they had from the trailers with all the different like stuff. They should have just did that, and then like some type of way like had all the hexagons, and then when you pick a character, or they drop down or something like that. I think it would have been a better option than going with this UI. But I mean, it's workable. It's workable, and I think Seereax even talks about it.
These different characters, but I know what a lot of people are going to say right off the bat. The character select screen looks like a bit of fluff, because each transformation has its own character slot. Now, I don't inherently.
And so my thing also with this, and this is one of the graphs I'll talk about as well with when we play gameplay, but like these also look boring. Like it's just the game looks awesome. The game looks amazing, like playing wise, but this stuff, like, this looks boring. Like face, like just it you can tell they took screenshots of the 3D models and just like pasted them into the thing. It's like, nah, man, I wish we could have got like a little bit more zest in them. They just sort of look boring, and that's like the same thing when it comes down to the gameplay.
I think that's a problem, but I would definitely prefer more of the Tenkaichi 3 style, where
like Seereax talks about this,
and then all of that character's respective transformations would then pop up for you to choose from. In my personal personal opinion. Now, we're
not like that like I think the hexagon that they had in the trailers, like all those things would have been really cool as well. Like to try to implement that. This is just sort of boring to me, but that's just one little gripe. And this is a cool thing Seereax talks about. Basically, is just that like the combos from the old game are also in here.
This little go-to combo. Like, let me just show footage of me doing this exact combo in Tenkaichi, and then you can see that I'm literally just, it's the same buttons, the same inputs over here on Sparking Zero.
Look at this, same combo, same exact combo from the old games. Looks better though, like really clean.
Like you found your new home.
So basically, it's like if you play the game, like yo, that's crazy that they brought that stuff back. So it's just, I can't wait. I'm excited. All right, so Afro. All right, so this is Afro playing. Of the sort. This is really cool. I decided to go to Super Saiyan Blue just to see the transformations in this are just amazing looking. Like I love how they change, like, and the installs just look so good. But this looks so awesome. I figured out on my lonely. And then like I also love the camera angles. Like I love the camera angles. I love the way the camera's moving. I know it's like Seereax talking about how like it's just a lot sometimes, but I do love it. It makes it look cinematic. One thing I want to talk about definitely is like this as well. Like the Goku, the icons be looking so, again, the 3D prints, like they just took the characters and like basically took a screenshot almost and put them in here. They just look boring. Like I'm still, and I said this before in an earlier video way back on the first trailers, but like I just think that they could have did a lot more with the emotions, with like making maybe a 2D sketch or something. Just even Tekken does a bit like a good job at that. Like the image that you have up there are not just 3D renders of the character models, but are actually like, you know, painted images or something like that. Like, you know, just a little bit more pizzazz, man. I think that would have really took it further. These sort of bore me. I hate looking at these, honestly, but it is what it is. But this right here, it's really cool. If you're looking at this, he's building up a bar, right? Like he's fighting, building up the bar. He builds up the second bar, and then once he does that, he's fighting, and he does a perfect block right here. Well, not right here. And right there, perfect block, which that looks amazing. But then he uses up one of his bars up here. So you can see now it went from 2 to 1. And so now that he uses that up, he has to build this back up again. Once he builds it back up though, then we get the coolest thing, like just the aura effects. This game's, the coloring, the way they do stuff is just so freaking beautiful, bro. Not playing, bro. So he's building up this meter.
Oh my gosh, okay, got the counter, but even though I countered, went behind him, he like started swinging and caught me. So you can't just do that freely. You can get caught lacking fairly easy.
Yeah, he's talking about, so if you dodge and like they dodge behind you, you have to time it right, or else you can get caught and then like they can get a combo. But what I like also, like I said, man, the fast pace is so fast paced, but it's still so good looking. The camera angle, it's to everything. This game, I cannot wait, bro. I really cannot wait. And this right here is just dope.
Now that I got 3 key,
look at the aura effect. Look at this.
Do I go Kaioken here? No.
Oh wait, no.
No.
Yo, this
Dragon Fist, pretty much that's what that was, bro.
And then right here, the Kaioken.
Bro, look at this.
Bro, look. Yes, bro, the aura.
Seamless. I thought it was gonna be a transformation, but it makes sense that it's not.
Bro, that aura looks so freaking dope, bro. Like, like the way the effects in this game look so beautiful. Like the beams, the transformation, the aura, they did such a good job. How quick it feels, bro. They did such a good job. I can't wait to play this because just looking at it looks so amazing.
I think I like it like this a lot more. It just feels, it reminds me of how I played Tenkaichi.
Look at that, bro.
Right?
The fact that his like shirt is like just like flying in the air, like, you know, when he's charging up, it just looks amazing.
If anything, no moveset changes.
Yeah, like this from the tournament power, like I think closer it'd be really cool. Now I think I like that. You probably could like follow some stuff around, follow him around. And then like one thing from Afro's video that I did want to highlight as well, the transformations look dope, and then also stage transformation. So look at this, yo.
He has now, but I mean, he did have his shirt off in the tournament of power.
All right, so Vegito, and then like, yeah, even the effects right here, like when you're getting beat down, look at Vegito almost naked, bro. It's just like as you're fighting, I love how like the textures are changing, like your clothes are falling off you, like the battle damage is really good. Like the game just looks so good, so freaking good, yo.
Okay.
Except one part.
Okay, hold on.
All right, so the final flash right here. Look at this.
You got a little. Does it connect? It all connect?
So he misses.
It didn't look.
Look at that. So he misses right here. Frieza moves, and then he destroys the row. And this is going to be like, yeah. And that's going to be dynamic. So like if you miss in certain moves, certain stages will have like, you know, transformations like, you know, the end game. And look at that. Look at this.
That's fucking sick.
Bruh.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing.
And then they just fight like that. That right there is the stage transformations are so freaking dope. Like that, you can if you hit an ultimate, then it'll blow up the whole area. When you're like powering up there's dynamic like storms and stuff like that, and the weather is always changing. It's just so much with the stages as well, man. Like you could knock down buildings, of course, and all the other things. It's just so much goodness in the stages. Like the game is, again, y'all gonna hear me say this live. The game looks so freaking good, and I'm upset that I didn't get to play it. I'm a little jealous, but it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, man, that's basically it with like Afro's video. Definitely go check it out, man. And also, while you're here, please like the video and also subscribe for more. Subscribe for more content just like this, man. I'm gonna be bringing you this stuff when this game comes out. You know I'm gonna be on it because this junk looks amazing. Check out the video, link in the description. Let's go on to Doto's video because there's a lot of more stuff that I want to show you guys. Here we are in Doto's video, and again, man, check out link in the description. Check out the full video of all these guys because they're amazing. You guys probably already know of them anyway, but like these videos are great. One thing I want to talk about though was like some of the stuff with the system.
Interacted with that stuff. You can see I used
so right there, exactly right there. He tried to use like one of those parries, a parry away, I guess like probably a super blast or whatever. But he had two. I might point in that screen again. He had two right here at the top, and then when he uses it up and it goes down to one. So see, uses it goes back down to one.
Train Stardust Breaker. Nice grab by Broly. Again,
and then right here you get the clash. So right here you get the first clash, and it is a pressing X button. So I don't know if it's like a super mash, like you gotta break your finger, but it is a mash. And the thing about it is there's different types of these. So I'm gonna show you the other ones that he actually does, but there's also like, you know, the analog, they're back. All right, you thought they were gone, they're back. They might not be as crazy, but they are back. And so here's the mashing one.
Stop. This is like your standard dash in clash. I did win that one. I think I boosted, I'm not too sure.
And yeah, he says it. He does the instant transmission, so he had two and now back to zero. Had two. And then does it, and it's gonna go back to zero because the instant transmission. So I wonder. I really don't know what these ups are for yet. I think it's maybe you have another level to transform or something. I'm not sure. All right, and he hits the Stardust Blaster. You see it? Come on.
You can see I did miss there though. Actually, no, I did hit. My bad.
And he got him. So one. I talked about this in a previous short. If you look, guys, check it out. And I got some heat on TikTok about it. But like Goku Super Saiyan 3, it looks like they changed his face up a little bit. It looks better. It looks more like how he looks in the show. So I'm glad I did that. He still looks a little bit skinny in the neck, but at the same time, the hair looks really good. Like the face looks good. Like it looks a little bit better. The other one, the angle that they had, it made him sort of look like Go Tanks, but this is much better.
Just get an unlimited combo. I think it was.
All right, so right there, yo, like he goes into the iconic pose and the saying. This is stuff that people be getting mad because I critique, man. I'm an artist for real. Like I do a lot of art, 3D art and everything like that. I'm an artist for real. My first eye is gonna be critique, man. It is what it is, yo. I do 3D art, I do music, I do a lot of like detail stuff. So for me, this is stiff, and this seems to be a reoccurring theme sort of with like just this like game. There's like pockets where they're like great with color and great with animations and looking cool with the combat. Then there's like they drop the ball and like certain just small things of like stiffness and like. Like I said, the character portraits or like certain things just get stiff. Like, this right here, sort of stiff. Which then again, also I gotta say this is a demo, so there's gonna be some stuff as well that happens. So it's like, okay, well they didn't talk or they didn't because it's a demo. So hopefully they're ironing stuff out in the later game like they did with the hair stuff. That animation was so stiff. camera angle, no facial real like motion or movement or anything like that. If I don't, who will? Like it's it's a little stiff. It's a little stiff, man. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's a little stiff, man. That's all. It just like it throws me off.
Trying to see if burst mode's in the game where you can just get
Like, it just doesn't feel right.
If I don't, who will?
Like yo, now everything else after look at this. Looks great.
Graphics, man. Oh my god, this game
Looks great. Look at this dragon. Look at that. Like, bro, it looks amazing. Everything else looks like they do it. Like they do a really good job. But just that was a little bit was like, like why? But that's other than that. All
Also, very raging blast-esque, and here it is.
right, so yeah, Vegeta's special, which this looks really good. This looks really good.
Look at this guy go.
That's what I'm saying. Like they do a really good job with good facial animation sometimes, and then sometimes they drop it. Like sometimes it's stiff, sometimes it's not. It's just it's a weird inconsistency to me. That's what I'm saying.
We have that one sliver of health left. I actually win.
And so he wins.
The outro. Health left. I actually win, and we get the outro.
Got a little bit of clipping and stuff right here. Like, but then again, I'm saying, so I'm not trying to be too harsh because this is a demo. This is probably like not even the final build. But you know, just seeing some of these stuff.
And here I was hoping
And see, even here, he's talking, but he's like not talking, so his mouth isn't moving. And I doubt this is supposed to be like an inner monologue. So I'm saying there's little discrepancies, little inconsistencies that I hope like they fix. Even if Bandai see this video or the developers see this video, and hey, just fix some of the stuff, yo. I want the game to be great. Like it's already gonna be great. I feel like personally, it's gonna be game of the year. Honestly, there's nothing that's gonna beat this. I like even maybe Elden Ring DLC, but. Dragon Ball, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I can see this being game of the year. And it's a full game instead of just DLC. I can see this being game of the year. So I think it's going to be game of the year personally, but just some stuff that just to point out.
Does have to do with the beautiful animations. Specifically,
like some great animation. Look at this. Look at it. I just love the power-ups. The power-ups look so good as well. And then look at this.
Look at this transformation, though.
Look at the aura, the blue and the yellow. Like,
I'll hold my one complaint until we actually get to it.
Like even when you're like that's the thing as well. Like even the aura differences. Like when you're powering up, it's one thing, but when you're like going to your like your max power up or whatever, your max I forgot what it's called, but your gauge or whatever, it's always like this sort of like arrow shaped looking power up, which is amazing. Like the detail is so awesome. Like look at that. It's got the blue and yellow. It's so freaking. It's so beautiful. I got the sword stuff, and then look this special. This special looks dope too. This
make it 10. Final hope slash. Jump back into the spirit ball.
Look at this.
It looks so
look at that. Look at that.
They're lucky Zamasu wasn't in the playable version I was checking
that
out,
looks
man.
so
I was
good,
looking
bro.
for 'em.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah,
So
this is
much
another
on my
cool
precious time.
animation.
Here we go. This is like
Look at
Sword
this.
Slash. Very, very cool animation, but I feel like
My only critique with this stuff, their faces look a little bit too stiff. Like right there, like he's like, take this. His face looks very like stiff to me, and I don't want to be like, it's not even really like a critique with this game because like when he brings up Gogeta, I'll show it Gogeta later. Gogeta has like a lot of facial animation, and it's so engaging. But right here, he just looks so stiff doing this. Like even when he's transforming, like some characters just look stiff in their faces, and I think this because it might be a demo, but it looks a little stiff. But like when you see Gogeta, you're gonna be like, okay, yo, like all the animation, like there's a lot of facial animation in it.
But I think
This looks dope, though.
Like
I love that. That's
3 bars.
awesome.
I feel like if you want to, you could just spam this in a normal match, and it would just take forever. So that's my only complaint. I feel like that animation.
Yeah, and Doto saying that animation is long, but maybe. But it does look dope. Look at this. Look at this Beerus.
As Beerus gets ready to hit me with the Hakai.
He does the Hakai. Look at that. That looks so good. And then look at the particle effects, and then he just like solar flares. Yo, that looks so good.
Earth is just torched beneath where he did that.
The grass like looks good. Everything looks so good. He missed Masenko, but you see how Masenko also like curves. That looks really good. And you know this. I mean, whatever. I not point what's on the screen, whatever. But you know, just a little bit of clipping through for the camera. But that'll be fixed. I know this will be fixed. They won't miss this. But just yeah, the stuff with the facial animations might be missed or whatever sometimes. But
time with that will kind of determine how I feel. And here we do another sword slash.
doing the move again, you know, to see again, like the face sort of looks stiff.
Yeah, just controls.
All right, so he defeats him, and then like look here, like look at his face.
Super delicious that'll knock your socks off. Would you please forgive us?
Again, very important.
It feels a lot like their faces, like their mouths are not attached to the rest of their face. So it's very much like like there's no like I made something like, you know, there's no eyebrow movement, eye movement. There's nothing like, you know, all these things that make up really like your emotion. I made some good eyebrow raise, you know, eye squint, like mouth, like there's none of that. And even in 2D, you can do this because like I was going to show CC2 like, you know, Kakarot, but it's cool. But even with like CC2's Kakarot, they do a lot of good like facial animation in that as well. So it's just like that's one of my only like real gripes with the game. Like
to focus on all the dialogue.
And like even here, like let's go to the next one, which
Grade 8 Vegeta.
Grade 8 Vegeta, which again looks awesome. All right, so Doto said, yeah, like the characters, Android characters can't charge ki, but I want to talk about how big that explosive wave is. For like in the old versions, it was like just right up on it. It wasn't that far. This is big. Like look at this.
Android characters do not get to charge ki like Budokai Tenkaichi.
Look at that radius. That's really good. That's like a really good like for which how much was it? Was it one? And it was only like one or area. Yeah, it was only one. So that's really good. That's dope.
A lot cooler in this game than the old
yeah,
series.
I see a lot better than the old series.
Nope. Works the same way old Android stuff do. We see
then you see the look at that. Grade 8 Vegeta, that's dope.
Kind of crazy.
And look at his charging as well. He looks good.
Cool, dude. Very menacing. So two old BT things I can confirm. Androids cannot charge energy, and grade 8.
Look at that.
Giant
I want to look at this as well. Which again, I hope you guys fix this. I want them to fix this. When he knocks him back, this right here, like the stiffness of this tail is just a little bit like, yo, like even when he falls down, I'm pointing again. Even when he falls down, it's just so stiff. Like if you're falling backwards like that, like his tail should also be coming towards us because of the inertia, but it's just stiff. So again, this is just stuff like I hope that they fix. That's all. I'm just pointing it out. It's not to say I still think the game is great, guys, but I'm just, you know, pointing that stuff out. I see. But this looks amazing. And look at that barrier. Look at that barrier. That barrier is huge as well.
Super cool to see the Dragon Ball Super version of him.
And it looks so good. Like, oh, that looks so good, man. Oh my gosh. I cannot. First of all, I just thought about that. I hope they put Baby in here too. But like the GT stuff, like they gotta put Baby. Imagine like a baby in that mode, like a giant 8 baby. Like, oh, bro, I need to see that. All right, and then you see the electric, you see the lightning and stuff like that in the sky. Like it transforms. That's really cool. Yamcha does his special and he's falling back, and look at his tail. Look at his tail sort of go like straight, even straight down. Like that's all I'm saying. Like that definitely needs to be fixed. Like just as like a critique, man, that needs to be fixed. And this is dope. Like scatter. Look at this. Look how good that looks. Like it tracks, and it's just like it looks so good. That was awesome. All right, so here's another thing. So again, like you see Krillin like charging up again, regular aura, and then when he goes into like max, you see how it changes. But again, like that's always dope for everybody. That just looks really cool to me. Yeah, all right. So he blocks him. I also love the Ki Blast game, and then look at this special, man. Look at this ultimate.
It's looking good too.
Look at Krillin. Look at it. Look at the disc.
Already does big damage, and then this may be pop off, bro.
Yo, look at that. Look at that, bro. That looks so good.
He's got to be sweating now. Can't dodge the final one.
Yo, that's fire. That's really cool.
After this, I was like, all right, well, it's.
And then that's your switching screen as well. So like when you have your characters, you can switch to here. So like these are the different characters, and you use your right stick to switch between them, which is really dope as well. I think that's like really awesome.
Like, all right, well, it's Android 17 time again.
Like that they don't occupy screen space up here. Like, oh, they're back there like the old Budokai games. It's like, nah, they're just off the screen until you want to pull them up, which is what I really like about this game as well. It's like a lot of stuff is just like screen space is used really very well. Like only if you want to use it something, then it shows up, but it doesn't stay there. That it gives such a good, like, even the fact that there's no like there's no like reticle on the screen or whatever to show you where they're at. It's just like, nah, it's like, it's just like you're there. Okay, wait, so here he does the ultimate. Look at this, look at this.
If you land it, big punch, dash in with the grab.
Got the grab. Look at this. Yo, bro, that looks like that looks good, bro. Like every character looks really good as well. That looks amazing. Okay, so right there, look at this. Look how much animation is going into like Goku's face. Look at all this.
All the way back in the OG trailer, I had to run it back. Only this time it's the full version.
Look at this. Look at the eyes. Look at all, like there's so much more animation here, which tells me that there's like there's spots where they know like, okay, no, do this, do that. But it's just some of the stuff sometimes just looks stiff.
We absolutely blow Frieza away.
And then here, right here, we have, he talks about it, it's the fusion option. So basically like the same thing, which when you're picking character, there's another button where you can pick and you can switch between different, like right here, they have your red, if you Super Saiyan God, yeah, Super Saiyan, and then he also has fusion because he has Vegeta on his team, so he can switch into a fusion.
I was running Vegeta, and this is where I can confirm, at least in this build, you did not need to be the same
and look at that
power level to fuse. Vegeta
look at that.
Was definitely in God before he came out.
And yeah,
see the Gogeta fusion.
The Gogeta, look how Gogeta look. So basically, yeah, it's like no matter what level you are. So if you have like, let's say you're a blue Vegeta, and then you bring out like base Goku, you can still just go fusion, and then Vegeta's gonna come down to his base form, so they can fuse, which is really cool as well. Just like a good like nod, like a good touch.
And this is where we get to see all of the sick animations Gogeta's been hiding from.
Nice barrier right there from 18.
Such as the super explosive wave.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at the effects. The explosive waves look so good. Look how, bro.
Ever before in series history. I didn't land it.
Look at this. Again, that's what I'm talking about. Again, facial animations. Look at the scrunching in his like nose and stuff like that. The snarl, like they can do facial animation as well. They got it. They know how to do it. Like look at all this and the teeth and everything like that. And then like so it's just like there's spots where they just seem tight.
Tell me this isn't clean.
Oh yo, and then yup.
Woo! The rising vortex.
And that looks so good as well. Come on, bro. Hey,
reaction shots from
man, look at that. Look at this. Even that right there, like yo, her facial reaction is really good. So like I said, it's just picking spots. Sometimes it looks stiff, sometimes it doesn't.
Great reaction shots from the AI as well. Boost mechanic.
All right, so here's another boost, and I forgot I can go back to the other one too as well. So he goes into blue, and then. And here's another one. See, you're pressing B. So it's this seems to be the one where you have to press it when it shows up really quickly. He missed it, but you see, you got to press X, and he's missing it. So it's like the old school one. And then like that knockback just so good as well. That knockback looks so amazing.
Here's meteor explosion. Didn't get to see this one earlier, but we landed. This probably my
and now look at this as well. Look at this animation. Look at that right there. Look. Go frame by frame.
But we landed. This is probably my favorite animation in the game. Can't lie.
Look at this. Look at this shot. Look at his eyes. Look at his mouth. Look at like just that. Look at the stretchiness, man, of his like arms. Like they cooked right here. All this emotion that I know that they can do. So this is like
big punch.
And then right here, look at his face again. Look at this. Look at that. It's just like they can do it. That's what I'm saying. So it's just certain spots I feel like the animation isn't as smooth as it should be. Look at this. Look, bro. Cook, rent. Look at that. Look at the stretch. Yeah. So like I said, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. So that's what I'm like. This is just some spots, but like it's there. It's there. Again, game of the year. The game looks beautiful. It's just I want to see that consistently in every part. Oh, here we go. So this is the other one. So this is the other clash. I think this is probably the third one. So the fight, and then here's the clash right here. And this is, you see the analog. So you see you have to spin the analog. So they still have the mash. They still have the analog, and they have the one where you have to hit like different buttons when they come up. So it's all still there. So it's crazy. Like hopefully they're not crazy where we ruin our controllers, but they're all still in the game. And there's another one actually. Look at that. If you're max key charge, the key blast don't even affect you. Look at that. But here's the other part. You don't flinch either if you guys are both max. So like he's just doing it. If you guys are, so basically if you guys are like trading blows, nobody gets hit. So as long as you're hitting it, they're hitting it, nobody gets hit, nobody moves. Which is, I don't know, seems cool to me. I'm like, I like it. And then Gohan goes for the super. Look at that facial animation. Looks amazing. Look at this. Woo! Look at that, looks good.
It's cool. Only thing that was a little iffy to me.
And then right here, like if you get hit with an ultimate, you see how like gray it looks and how like desaturated it looks. It's because you can't find them.
This is what it looks like when it's locked on.
And then once you lock back on them, look at all the colors just jump back. That's so dope.
Now, I think that's
Woo, that's dope. So Broly's
really just looking
super,
for
the first
You wanna
super.
really
Look at
wanna
this.
see what his ultimate was in base, because they had so many choices.
Like base
to
form
choose
super.
from the movie, right?
Oh, look! Look at this. Look at Broly's face. Look at this. Zoom in. Look at that face. Look at that. Yo, that looks so good. That looks so
The
good.
movie, right? And I think
Oh,
valid.
that's dope.
That was a valid choice.
Oh
I
my
like
gosh,
it.
that's dope.
But it's cool. It's cool. It looks.
All right. And then look the transformation.
Transformation.
Look at that.
Bro, look how good this looks. Oh my gosh.
Ritz.
They put
Oh my gosh. So like I said, there's something like they have it. It's there, and then there's some pockets where it's like, oh wait, it's missing, yo. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. I couldn't find out. I was looking for other one. There's basically another one where if you press it, it'll do like the meter. So like you have to press it when the meter's building up and like press the button down and get like high meter. So there's the fourth one. I couldn't find it though, man. I was looking through, check the videos out, and then actually go watch Afro's, go watch Seereax, and go watch Doto's video, and come back and comment where it is on there, so that way we can find it, man. But thank you for watching, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. I cannot wait till this game comes out, bro. I am so excited. I'm a little jealous that they got to play it before I did, but it is what it is, man. I need y'all to like this video and also subscribe, so that way I can get a chance, you know, maybe be invited one day to go to Bandai Namco when something else comes out, and then, you know, I can be like, oh, bring y'all some exclusive footage back, man. I know they pay their dues. Hey, help a brother out so I can get there, man. So I can get there. All right, like the video. All right, man, subscribe. All right, love you guys, man. Love you guys, yo. God bless. Peace. And go watch Afro and them video, man. All right, peace.